This podcast is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. And Thick, you got stuff to say?
I still use mine. I won't go back to anything else. Not a clunky leather wallet. I've got that slim, like, boom, I'm from the future. Yeah, I love it.
He loves it. And it holds up to 12 cards, plus there's room for cash. And there's over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. And their wallets have over 40,000 five-star reviews. So what are you waiting for? Go to ridge.com/Neebs and use promo code Neebs and save 10%. It'll be the best thing you ever do for your money. Thank you, Ridge Wallet. Sons of the Forest.
Yes.
This has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah. They've been working on this one a while.
It's so pretty.
It looks good.
It looks really nice.
good. Yeah, and I still think The Forest is one of the best co-op survival games that implemented a story better than any other survival game I've seen.
Yeah.
And I take your opinion, like, I put it so high that I'm like, it must be true. Because I know I really liked it, and I was playing it.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, of course, it's always nice to just be sitting behind you. You know what to do, and you're just kind of saying what to do. But it was super fun, and the story was engaging. You know, like, at least it sucked you in right from the beginning. Like,
I think
what
that's what The Forest did better than any other survival game. Like, you know, you think of something like Ark. Ark doesn't have a story. It's just these little boxes you can find. 7 Days doesn't have a story. It doesn't need one. But yeah, The Forest had a plot, and you could follow it with friends in a survival environment. It's like, this is interesting.
And how they did the end was interesting too, because wasn't there? You know, my memory's horrible, but there was like two ways to go and still end the story. So that's fun. So I'm already going.
Wasn't it a game show or a talk show?
Yeah, it's like you got Timmy back, and there's something wrong with Timmy.
Yeah.
Old Timmy.
Yeah, little Timmy that we found. Timmy wasn't good.
Now, did Timmy die?
Well, it depends on which version you chose. If you chose a version where, like, let's take Timmy home, it's like, yeah, you go to a game show or a news show, and they're talking about the incident, and then Timmy starts to freak out. It's like he has, like,
he's a monster,
a forest monster in him or something.
So basically, you want Timmy dead, because that was the whole plot.
I don't know if you guys remember the whole plot of The Forest. And spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't played it, I recommend you play it. This will be real quick. Skip to this time if you need to.
Exactly.
But the plot was like somebody had crashed a plane on the forest in order to harvest children to bring back another kid. So they sacrifice your kid to bring back the other kid, and then you realize that, and you take your kid, and you bring your kid back to life and kill the other kid.
Kid swaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the classic kid swaps.
Right.
Disney's done it.
That's the other thing in The Forest did well is the AI, where they won't like attack you immediately, the mutants or whatever. They'll hang back. They'll observe you.
They're like smarter in that.
Yeah, and it looks like they're expanding on that in this. Like we saw in the trailer, there's a moment where I guess he has the head of one of them, and he's showing them to the other AI, like, hey,
get back.
This is what I can do. You know, set up effigies to keep them away. Like, it's stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
And you got now... There's the one little shot of that lady taking a sexy bath in the waterfall. She's not a mutant yet.
I don't know, but she's also she's in another shot wielding a shotgun, helping you fight against monsters. So
I have a theory.
A hybrid.
Yeah. Well, well, I have a theory that they were made to be like that, and then they were infected. So she's just one of the ones that didn't get infected. Maybe she's immune to becoming infected like that, but she is already a mutant.
She's got the benefits of the mutant extra limbs and shit.
Exactly, but she's not, like undead type. I want to eat your shit.
Yeah.
She's happy eating bananas.
How cool would it be if she's a player?
That's what
in
he's
the
saying.
co-op.
Isn't
Is that
he?
okay? That's what
Yeah,
you're
I'm saying that
All
is,
Ooh, dual
like
shotguns.
that.
Yeah.
And a hell of a dancer.
Hell of a dancer.
Tap
I mean,
dancer.
yeah, my goodness. Who wouldn't want to look at that?
And the clapping and snapping at the same time. She could do. It's
I
fucking
bet she
insane.
can tickle the ivories.
I'll bet so.
Tickle your.
No, ivories.
That too, though.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, well, I mean,
All right, I'm in.
depends.
One thing I like about their we've got a sicky dumpling, don't we?
Oh, he's
Thick.
coughing. He
Yeah.
went into the
Thick's
bathroom to go
coughing,
cough.
puking.
Being all stubborn, acting.
Came into the office anyway.
Yeah.
He came in, just puked blood all over the floor. It was crazy.
It's like, fine.
No, but I love about the their design of the monster, whatever the fuck,
yeah.
the infected.
They got
is,
wonderful designs. Yeah.
It's like they just think of how can we attach 2 bodies or 3 bodies, and then how can it still move? You
Right.
know, they just get creative with how they're just kind of like linked
It
together.
looks like Cirque du Soleil there at
a
times.
little bit. There's some, yeah. They could get a job elsewhere.
Yeah.
Were y'all saying something how I walked away?
No.
Are you okay?
No, we didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
I'm good. No, I just had to cough and
You
yeah,
don't
I'm under
sound
the weather.
good.
No, I'm under the weather.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the
I'm
fuck
glad
are
you brought
you
it here.
doing here,
I'm
man?
glad you
Why
brought
is
it
the
here.
first that I'm hearing?
Well, I feel like Absro came
called
in
selfish.
with a nasty cough.
So that's
the one
the
day
thing
when you
what
were
we
coming
do
off
now,
the flu
right?
and then gave it to me.
So we're
and now
playing
I'm
the-
trying to give it to all of you.
This
Yeah,
is a
so
weird
he-
blame game.
It
Don't
is.
pin this on me. I was better by the time I
You
got in
you
here.
were coughing like a motherfucker when
Yeah,
you
but
came
that was
back.
a residual cough. You like I wasn't under
no.
the weather
Oh
at
my
that
God!
point.
Listen to
Yeah,
fucking
well, I
residual.
felt-
That's
I felt-
residual COVID I
But
just had.
I felt 100% by that point.
He did
How do you
say
feel?
that.
You seem to be going down thick, and he's
no,
got a very
I'm
obvious
actually, I
good
actually
point.
felt terrible last night, but
Yeah.
I feel good now. Like
All
I
right.
feel fine, except for this. You know,
but
the
you were
snot
on
and
I got a little
cough.
leftover cough. I get it.
That's yeah.
Okay,
Thank
they
you,
didn't
Absro, for
mean to bring
giving
it
me
up. This
AIDS.
is how Sons of the Forest starts.
Yeah.
Here in this
someone
office.
coughs and
Hey.
just mutations.
By the way,
Yeah.
I actually listened to one of our podcasts.
Okay.
We talk a lot over each other.
Right.
Do you notice
What?
that?
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, that's. I feel like we should be more mindful of it because, like, I wanted to turn us off.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it is kind of how we've always done it, and
No, we haven't. Fuck you. No.
No, fuck you.
No, we haven't.
Exactly.
No,
And
we
blah, blah,
haven't.
blah,
We
blah.
haven't done that.
Murmur, talkie.
now you want to have, and trust me, there's probably, or there is more talking over, and there's also a lot of things that luckily get cut out completely because there's also a lot of
Sure.
extra ramblies. But I guess because where I come from, or at least my environment growing up,
New
I was
York.
also very comfortable with people talking over one another. I've listened to, I guess, Howard Stern a lot. I listened to that dynamic of 5 people. Most of the time, it's only a couple of people interacting, but they have moments where they go over each other because it's real. It's natural.
It is.
I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. Maybe you should turn it off.
Yeah, don't listen to our shit, Thick.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm just
Well,
trying
you don't
to
watch the other videos because you don't even watch our other videos that are like
no,
our main
I don't
things.
I don't like
get
watching
it.
gameplay.
And you're not you're not a potential listener of this podcast.
I think if I was doing TV too, I wouldn't watch my TV shows.
yeah, okay.
I agree. When you talk over each other, because no one hears everything,
no, but you don't
and
want
the
to do it
conversation
too
doesn't
much.
stay
Sorry.
very focused.
She's immediately.
Yeah, as
Immediately.
soon as I start talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been listening to some other podcasts with multiple people, and they're courteous enough not to
How many people? Probably
3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're so
Three's a big
courteous
difference.
enough to not like talk over.
We're just assholes. That's the problem.
Well,
We need-
it's not that. We just need to be more mindful and be fucking. No, I'm not even gonna say that word. We can't
As,
do that.
as you
You came
stutter
in-
professional, be more professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be mindful, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's-
Neebs.
That,
Yeah, I'm with
we've
you, Thick.
never considered
Hey,
that.
no,
ever.
no, and we should absolutely be more mindful. I agree. I'm stubborn. Okay, moving forward, I wish we could have started being mindful in the beginning of the next episode because I feel like we've already started like this one in one way, and it's hard to shift
Got
gears.
scolded by
Yeah.
the parents, and now I feel weird the rest of the
No,
day.
Well,
you know?
no, the audience is now going to watch us evolve into something better, hopefully, and then go back down
Next week, we'll go down.
next week.
Right, yeah. We're going to forget this after a week. We'll be mindful of this. We need like a little plushie, little podcast plushie that we can like toss around.
Oh, the
Whose
talking
turn is
plushie?
it? This
Oh.
is, if you hold the plushie, you get to talk.
We have plushies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get.
Don't we
tons.
have some art turds in the back?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
whatever
whoever
makes our
has the
conversation
turd.
more unnatural. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, or keep talking over each other.
Yeah,
But
it's worked for 8 years.
But talking less over each other, I could see because I know I still have a long way to go with just basic communication when I have something that I want to say. Mm-hmm. Because I know I need to be a better listener than who I am. So thank you, Thick.
Okay. Okay, Andralis, you don't want to improve on what we've done. that's where you're
That's
at.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yep.
Grumpy sick person.
And you still should. I still don't think you should be here.
Growth is not in
No,
your wheelhouse.
I agree with Dora. We should stay stagnant.
that's exactly what I was saying. Thick.
You do get
You're
angry
exactly
anytime
right.
someone brings up, like, say, art or something. You're like, hey, here's the things you can do in Photoshop. And you're like, la, la, la. You don't want to hear it.
I mean,
true.
that's,
It's true,
that's
you
so
do
not
that.
true.
Okay.
I just know where my fortes are, and it's not like there.
Okay.
My last
And-
couple thumbnails been fine.
Where are those
been good.
fortes? Actually, I'm kidding. You're super hilarious and a
I
great
got an
actor.
example.
No,
Oh, you want to
wait,
go back to negative?
You're talking
He
over
wants
yourself.
to- No, this is about me, so fuck
No,
you.
just bring it up. It's funny.
Short bouts of
He
it is
just wants
okay.
to. God, this is so neebs.
See, this is
this
you
is what's
react-
wrong with you.
Listen
and
to
I want
him.
everyone
Yeah,
to know it.
he's doing it.
He's
Go
doing it
for
right.
it.
You're doing it right now.
I am because it's fucking annoying.
No, this is how you react to any
Go for it.
any
I
growth.
can't wait to hear. Go ahead.
So we have Google Drives. We have a drive that says ARC and the date. We just put our file in there. Obviously, this is extra. This is thick. Dralis makes another folder called Dralis, and then it's why do you have the folder in the folder with the thing in it?
Sorry to
There's,
wait.
there's not
It's a
a
folder
clicks.
made for one file.
Could you imagine?
A file cabinet
know
with
it's
Could you
one thing
imagine
in
if
it.
someone did that?
But
Yeah.
but this is the example we were talking about. Like, hey, there's a quicker way. Why do the
It's
folder?
2 clicks.
But I think,
But
but
see,
I think
that's
it's
it.
also.
You're just like-
It's 2 clicks
not
that
that
don't need
big
to
a deal.
happen. Right.
They don't need to happen.
but
It's
yeah,
a
what is
small
the,
improvement that you resist.
what does the rest of your life look like? You know.
It's an improvement.
Great.
What, oh,
I'd really rather it be the other way.
Yes.
I don't think you're talking about the same
Exactly.
thing, though.
I don't
You're
think he's
talking
allowed
about
to-
something else.
he's not allowed to talk.
You have
He
an
is.
audio folder that has everyone in it, and then just 5 video files.
No, I want everyone separated.
Why?
Just so I know where to put every single thing when I need it.
Thank-
In case they don't label it.
I don't think you understand what we're talking about.
He does.
He does.
This is so not fun.
Do we need to get?
This is not fun. We're gonna stop this conversation.
It's really easy to know if someone didn't upload that way as well.
Right, because
It's
we
right
all
there.
know. Hey,
Yeah, it's in the
Dralis,
first folder.
ARC.
If you label your file like you're supposed to, it's not.
well, that's the whole thing. When you say label your file like you're supposed to, that's because you say that that's the best way to do it. Where he actually says, "I prefer you to put your named file and then other files inside that file."
It's one file.
Whatever it is.
One file in a folder.
It is.
It's not-
It's a file cabinet for one file. It
Okay.
doesn't make any damn sense.
This is such
Listen.
I'm not. I
What if
I
you had a
don't.
wallet for every dollar?
I'm okay with change. I'm okay with changing, but this is a dumb fucking thing to talk about.
Wallets take physical space. This is a click.
It's a click. Anyway,
Let's see. Where's my $5 wallet?
but we only do it with, but we don't do it with all the other things.
Folders are for more than one file. That's pretty much how it goes.
Oh boy.
Oh, this totally took a fucking downer.
No way. This
I
was
mean,
fun.
I know. Well, I mean, I guess it's fun for you.
No, it's fun for me too. I'm having a good
No.
time.
I mean, it's fun for obviously you guys.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the audience, they're getting a little
Yeah.
peek into our insane,
Okay.
insane
Anal
job in
retentiveness.
life.
I guess so.
Our dysfunctional family.
Speaking of family, thank you to our sponsor, Manscaped.
Hey,
Manscaped.
And ho, 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 fellas, 'tis the season to stop the bloodshed. Thanks to Manscaped, my days of nicking my nutsack are over. And Manscaped's best-selling lifesaver is the Performance Package 4.0, which is at the top of every man's wish list this year. In it, you get their lawnmower body trimmer, the best trimmer on the market for your balls, butt, and body, and the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. And my personal favorite, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant and the Crop Reviver and ball toner, because I take care of my balls. And if you get the Performance Package now, you receive 2 free gifts, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. And if you're looking for stocking stuffers this season, try Manscaped's 2-in-1 body shampoo and conditioner, or their cologne-infused body wash, or their Crop Mop ball wipes for your stanky balls. Whatever you get, make sure you hurry to their site to ensure these wonderful gifts show up before the holiday season. And while you're at it, get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com with code NEEBS. Whether this is for your partner, your dad, your brother, your friend, your neighbor that you really don't know that well and you made things weird, get them something that they will actually use and it's almost sure to get a laugh. So get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with code NEEBS. Be the ballsiest gift giver this year with Manscaped.
Thanks, Manscaped.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's switch gears here to each of you. What was the last thing that you did that was like super fun, that was outside of gaming? Yes.
I went to Disney World for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And my favorite ride is an old one. It's called Soarin'. It's like you're supposed to be on a hang glider. You're like in a bench seat that moves, and they stick you in like one of those dome screens, and you're flying through the world a little bit by the Great Wall of China, the pyramids.
You know what? I remember that ride, and that's where I found out that my kids were fucking stupid.
Oh, really?
Because they're like, hey, there's the White House, and it was the Taj Mahal. And I was like, hey, that looks like Virginia, and it was like a fucking castle in like Scotland.
Yeah, public
Stop the
education.
ride! Stop the ride! What the fuck?
So I saw on the news that the same weekend I was there, a family had a fist fight there at the Land at Epcot.
Oh, Disney.
Fist fight
At Epcot.
at Epcot.
Who would?
Yeah.
A family.
Wait, so this was a family fist fighting amongst themselves?
Yeah, I think it was over file structure at home in their
Yeah.
family Google Drive.
Oh, likely. So they had an asshole above. Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else did something fun recently?
Been enjoying my air fryer. It's gaming. It's gaming, but it's not like video gaming. But I got this board game we played over Thanksgiving. Ticket to Ride.
Okay.
It's considered like the best board game made, like, I don't know, in the last 20 years or so.
And why?
Bad. Why?
What kind of a
tell
game
me-
is it?
Yeah, tell us
It's
about
2
the
to
game.
5 players. There's a map of the United States, well, kind of North America, and it's back in like when you're establishing trade routes with your trains, and you pick these cards and you decide which cities you want to go to, and you get points and all that shit. It's like but when there's 4 people, like you've got conflicting routes, and you know what I mean. You can fuck someone by taking the route that would have finished their route, and it's just a brilliant, simple game.
And it's
That's
called
all.
what?
Ticket to Ride.
Ride.
Yeah.
Podcast is sponsored by Ticket
Ticket
to
to
Ride.
Ride. It's
Don't forget to
not,
pick
but
it up.
it should be.
We don't care.
But anyway, yeah. Board games are fun. They can be.
Sure.
Yeah.
and there's some good
Oh
ones
yeah,
out there.
good
And
group of people.
I did a little
Nothing to
research.
do.
And it's apparently, like, it was a beloved thing, so I tried it. I saw it at Target. I was like, fuck it.
Speaking
board
of
game on.
board games, I rode the Slinky Dog ride. Toy Story has a park at which one is it? Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun because as you're waiting in line, it's like there's toys everywhere. Everything looks like it's real big. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun if the line was like a board game? And you got to like roll every now and then, move forward. Sometimes you get sent back to the beginning.
Oh, then there'd be
Whatever.
more fist fights.
Yep. Skip
Oh,
ahead 3
God,
spaces.
Yeah, jumping ahead. That would be create issues all over the place, but it would be fun.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there, Disney.
Apsara, last fun thing you did? Real fun.
Well, yeah, Thanksgiving, went and hung out with my parents.
Yeah.
Got to see that crowd. Go to Morehead City, eat some good ass food, some good ass turkey, and yeah, hanging out with my Uncle Don's always fun.
I was about to ask about
Yeah.
Uncle Don.
Yeah, Uncle Don's doing great.
Good.
What's
Good,
new with
good.
Uncle Don? Any updates on the Don?
No, he's still Don.
Okay.
He likes to hang out
Well, that's an
outside,
update.
smoke cigars, drink some port.
Did he make you listen to 2
Drinking
hours of
pork.
a
No,
live
we didn't listen to
concert?
a lot of metal music.
Yeah.
You just got to keep him outside. That's the trick with
There you
Uncle Don.
go.
If you take Uncle Don inside, now you're going to be exposed to 2 hours of Metallica.
Here comes the DVDs.
which can be fun, but you got to be in the right mindset for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Simon?
I did something very interesting. I guess it's called like hydrotherapy, which is just, and I didn't really, it just was a part of a little
Squirt gun
thing.
fight.
So they bring you into this, this little like stand-up shower and they shoot you with cold water. So now you're like, this isn't really fun. And then they take you out and then they bring you into a sauna and you lay down in the sauna and you're there for 10 minutes. So for the first 5 minutes, you're going in cold and wet, and then you're baking yourself pretty hot. And then after 5 minutes, this lady comes in, and then she's got a nice cold rag, and she puts it on your face. And after you've been in the sauna for 5 minutes, you're like, oh yeah, fucking, you need this. This is amazing. And then she starts taking ice and she's rubbing it all over your fucking body while you're so fucking hot because you've been in this 130 degree thing. And then she puts a pile of ice on top of your head. She leaves the rag on, and then you're in there for another 5 minutes. And then she came back and did something similar. And then 2 minutes later, you get up and then you leave.
And this is something you pay for?
Yeah, it was fucking pretty awesome, sensation-wise.
And
It's
legal?
the
Yes.
contrasts of the.
Yes, and what it does to your body. And then, so then they took me out and they go back into the little spray room. They spray you with the cool water, and then they bring you into a steam room. I've never been into a steam room before. Have you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I found it to be claustrophobic and horrible and so fucking hot. It was like, felt like it was 50 degrees hotter than the sauna that I was just baking in. Mm-hmm. And then all the steam is insane. And I'm finding like I can't breathe. And, they say how long you want to go in, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So for the sauna, we said 10 minutes. For the other room, steam room, I'm like, 10 minutes. The other one was 10 minutes. That's fine. after for like 4 minutes, my mind is going crazy. I'm like, I can't take it in here. It's so fucking hot. I can't breathe. I'm breathing this shit in. And then I go to, I'm like, and I'm with my lady, and I'm like, I can't do this. And she's like, all right, whatever. She's fine. And then
Was
I
the
go.
door locked?
No, I go to go
Lock
out
you
the
in.
door,
Man.
and this lady stops me, and she goes, "No." I said, "No, I can't." I'm like, and I'm in the cool, and I'm like, "Oh, thank God." Oh, good. And she's like, you got to go back in, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. She's like, we're gonna rub the chocolate on you in a minute. You're gonna go back in. I'm like, no.
Chocolate.
And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever they were going to rub on me, I didn't want it. But this lady, within like 20 seconds, has convinced me to go back in
For the chocolate time.
for whatever the fuck. Because now I'm like, this little lady's telling me
It
I
was
got to
a
go in. I
Golden
feel like
Corral.
such a pussy. Yeah. So anyway, I went back in, and then they rubbed the stuff on me, but I pretty much had a panic attack. And that's the really the fun part of the story.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was relaxing and fine. So then that's it. But that was something that I had fun doing.
Then it was
recently.
fun too.
Yes.
Fun too.
Because you
Chocolate.
I got it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it was nice. So anyway, sauna and ice though, with the whole alternation and rubbing shit, I highly recommend.
What do you
Very
think
cool.
it did to you? What did it do? You just feel invigorated and
Oh yeah, I don't think that there's probably not any
there's
health
no benefits to it. It's
but
just fun.
It was an experience that was like, well, do you like sitting in a sauna? Do you get anything out of that?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I like sweating out toxins and all that. I get it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
yeah. So when you're doing that, and then I don't
Back
know.
and forth. Yeah, I was just curious.
Well, I had a pretty good experience. I was in Nashville recently, and we went out and we did skeet shooting
Ooh.
and shot some bow and arrow, and then went out on this nice just driving range and just being outside. Even though, like, I think my body is getting adjusted to cold, like, too much. I don't like it because before minus 70 degrees hypothermia, like Neebs. But I was like, they're like, oh, bundle up. And I was like, man, I'm hot. I'm taking off all my clothes and
You were busy though.
butt
You were,
naked.
yeah, focused.
But skeet shooting was a blast. No pun
Always.
intended. But you guys ever been skeet shooting?
Many times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope.
Fun.
Yeah. Let's go skeet
Only
shooting.
did it.
Where can we go skeet shooting?
Take me. Let's
Did
do
you
it.
have? Were you guys self launching the?
No, they
the
had
pigeons?
a
Oh, nice.
machine.
Cool, like a little pole, like a.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
with the clay pigeons.
Yeah. Those are fun. That would be a fun time.
Neebs Gaming skeet shooting trip.
Man, let me tell you my dilemma. So in Disney, we were getting up early.
Every story of Neebs is going to be Disney based.
Yeah.
That's actually where Neebs went skeet shooting.
I think he was talking to
You
you
got in a lot
about
of
the skeet shooting.
Well,
and you're like,
it's
"Nope,
related.
It's
Okay, let's
it's
go. All right,
related.
go ahead.
for it.
Growing
Because of
mouse ears, Neebs.
temperature. You were talking about how you weren't cold. So this is in Florida. It's a pretty warm area. But we were getting up early, which I would have been fine maybe coming in around 10 or 11. But we were there at park open every day. And it's cold in the morning.
What time's the park open? 8.
Depends on the park.
10.
But yeah,
Guessing.
I mean, we were getting up at like 6:37 in the morning to be ready for the park open. So you got to dress for morning, but then by noon,
You got
you're like
shit.
70.
You've got layers of stuff with you now.
But I'm like, I wanted to wear my coat in the morning. I'm like, I don't want to carry this coat around.
Right?
So I'm like hypothermia for the first hour.
Just sucking it up.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You need a hoodie like what my buddy got me. It's a hoodie that you can transform into a little backpack.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
is a fantastic.
Or it's perfect
idea.
for that situation where
Yeah.
it's cold in the morning, and then by at some point you're like, oh, I'm getting hot.
Disposable coat
Yeah.
made out of recycled paper.
Or
That
out
too.
of
Food.
fruit juice.
Yeah. Something you can eat when you're done with it.
Fruit roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups,
Oh
yeah.
God, gross.
Edible underwear.
Edible jacket.
Edible jacket.
I'm stuffed. No lunch
So-
for me.
So let me ask you about Disney. You're there at open. Mm-hmm. When do you leave?
I mean, we kind of spent the whole day doing stuff.
I know, like I'm usually done with any park in 6 hours.
Yeah. Well, we would like switch parks in the evening. Like, hey, let's go to Epcot, grab some beers, get some dinner.
So you spent like all your time socializing in Disney.
Yeah. And I went with my wife's brother and all his family and her mother. So it's kind of the whole in-law family, which we haven't really done anything all together ever.
Okay.
So yeah, we were all catching up, getting to know each other better. It was fun.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you do the Star Wars
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah, Rise of the Resistance, I think was the big ride.
Okay.
Did that. That's pretty cool. They got the new technology where instead of being on like a train car or something or a rail guided thing, they've got the little autonomous kind of pods that take groups around and they're all moving around wherever, kind of like a Tesla or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Cool.
But yeah, there's one part you come up out of a transport ship and you're like on a, what do you call that? Destroyer?
Star Destroyer?
Star
Yeah.
Destroyer. And they got like just, I don't know, a couple hundred stormtroopers. I think they're robots or something, but you feel like you're on. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Did you fly down?
Flew down, drove back,
Oh,
rented a car. Flights were expensive, so we just,
right.
it was cheaper just to drive.
That's a. How long is that?
Drive?
7,
8?
9 hours?
Should be 8,
8.
but it was Thanksgiving. So
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
tack on a couple of hours.
it was like 10.
Well, we drove to Nashville,
Yeah.
and that's supposed to be 10, but it was 12 because there was mountain construction. Like,
Uh-oh.
it
Yeah.
was, Thanksgiving weekend.
Just sitting in
and-
traffic there.
Oh God! Like at least it was like pretty, and you're not
Yeah.
looking at like bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did you guys see that one mountain in North Carolina caught fire?
No.
The big forest fire?
Oh.
no.
Shit, what mountain was that?
Really?
Stone Mountain? Let me
No,
look it
Snow
up.
Mountains in Georgia.
doesn't
No,
happen.
yeah,
It's a racist
yeah,
place,
no, that's
right?
not right.
Probably.
We haven't had a good forest fire in a while in North Carolina.
We
yeah.
did.
We've been asking for it.
I've been praying for it.
Pilot Mountain.
Pilot Mountain.
Mountain.
Pilot
yeah,
Mountain.
that's up
Yeah.
by Winston-Salem.
Yeah, it had a big fire up there.
Oh, well, that
about
bleeds.
1,000 acres scorched.
Wow.
God, I
A
remember
couple days ago.
when I was in the Marine Corps, and you get your 96, which is 4 days for whatever holiday was coming up. And I was dumb enough to drive to Minnesota. And I
Yeah,
dropped.
that's insane.
I know, 22-hour trip, 4-day weekend. I was seeing my girlfriend in high school, but I'd drop off a couple Marine buddies like on the way that would help me drive, like in Illinois or something. And I was totally out of bounds and all that shit. But it was like every bit of the trip was so important, like to get home and enjoy those hours in Minnesota
Yeah.
instead of on the road. And man, sometimes in the mountain, like it could have been in the middle of the night sometimes. You don't even know why. Come over like a mountain and they're like, oh shit, you just see all the red
Brake lights.
The brake lights.
Oh,
You're
Yeah.
like,
geez.
Oh,
God, that's the worst. Especially when it's like exposed like that. You're like, oh,
you see it
Yep.
in the distance.
the good old days.
And then there's a trash can on the side of the road.
Yeah, that everyone's stopping and looking
at
at as they
trash
go
can.
by. Yeah.
That's the
Gotta
worst
stop.
when traffic comes to a stop for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And when you get to it and you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And you're doing the same look as every car before you
You
that
just
caused
stop and
it.
look. That's what everyone's
This is
stopping to
what
look at.
I will see it in my peripheral vision, and I will refuse to slow down. I will speed up and go, they could have looked at it, went a lot fucking faster.
Yep, I agree. Look at the car in front of you. Go as ride,
keep
ride
trucking,
that
keep
tail.
trucking.
Get out of there.
It's amazing how it just the ripple effect on that with traffic.
No,
is,
there's some great videos on YouTube about that. Just
For
traffic
sure.
patterns.
Yeah.
How, one vehicle stops and just causes a cascade. Yeah. Maybe one day the robots will be driving the cars. We won't have any of that shit.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
everyone.
if I didn't care about the podcast, I would go into a tirade about fucking shit lane shifting and what people think is rude around here. Oh, that's rude. What did you just do? I put on my signal. I'm not going to be a dumbass that's waiting in the right lane 5 miles fucking back from my turn when you're on a highway. I'm going to go up there and merge farther. Some people just take it upon themselves to commit to being in the right lane to exit when it's all blocked up for 6 miles.
This is a throwback to our last podcast talking about my ex-wife who didn't know how to use her turn signal.
Yeah, well, I
And-
mean, you
and
just
kind of
use
went
your-
on a tirade about like
She didn't
you
know there was
shitty-
one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she knows.
But
She
you
knows.
put on, you use the signal. There's big gaps. Use them.
I always love when a semi chooses to stay in that lane and block everyone from
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this.
Oh,
I don't know. What is the right answer?
Right answer is robots.
Robots is the right
Yep.
answer. Oh,
What, who was
drive.
telling me? Was it you,
What?
Dora, that was telling me they made those robots that can reproduce?
What?
I don't think I said that.
That might have been Anthony or Ada. But yeah, they made a little nanobot kind
Yeah.
of little thing
That can make.
that can reproduce.
Yeah, I saw a title or whatever, a line.
Let
about
me look it
that.
up.
Oh boy.
Sounds pretty safe.
I mean, that's the beginning of, well, you know.
I haven't seen any movie starring Arnold
Terminator.
Schwarzenegger that's about
Yeah,
this.
Exactly. It's all adding up real quick.
I mean, look what happens to like rabbits and mice and stuff. It'll get out of control.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but what are these things that are reproducing? Because if they're minuscule, and you go, oh look, they're doing that, and then
If you can't see them, even better.
Like the vaccines.
right,
First living robot that can reproduce. Look, here's video of it. I don't know if you guys can. I mean,
Can you
everyone's
turn your
kinda-
screen just a little bit?
Yeah. I guess they look like little peas or peanuts.
They do look like. It looks like what is that stuff? Pirate's booty.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's delicious,
My
by the
kids
way.
used to call it booty corn. For
Booty
some
corn,
reason.
I like that.
Potential breakthrough for regenerative medicine.
Wow.
See, now them showing us like that video doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's
I mean,
going
this
on.
could be boiling
Dancing
corn, and
pot-
I'd be
yeah,
like,
right,
oh,
yeah,
wait,
dancing
no,
corn.
Yeah.
like corn on a magnet table.
like I want to know, like what I really want to, I'd be fine with it. A drawing of be like, all right, now show me the reproductive organs of these fucking robots.
You just want
how
to see
they're
robot sex.
well, that too.
Yeah.
and then
So-
be the first ones to do robot sex porn.
I
Hello.
guess my question is, are they just taking parts of them?
It says made from frog cells, the computer-designed organism created by a U.S. team gathers single cells inside a Pac-Man shaped mouth and release babies that look and move like their parents.
Wow. Okay. So I thought, all right.
Now, what they give birth to? Here's the thing: whatever they give birth to, can they also give birth? Because that doesn't mean it could be just a one-time deal.
It's a smart question. I think
That's a
that
really good
therapy,
question. I like
uh,
that. That was
did
good.
something.
That's
Yeah.
his best question
Look at
ever.
it
that
more.
steam
Pretty
room.
good question. We don't know. I don't know.
All right.
Any of us know.
And
Someone out there knows.
And we won't
Yeah.
find out until they take over the
I'll
fucking
bet,
planet.
I'll bet I know who knows. I'll bet Whiskey Redbeard knows.
He probably
Oh, yeah.
does.
He
Piece of
knows
shit.
everything. Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Thank you to our new sponsor, DoorDash. And what do you feel like eating tonight? Maybe you want a home-cooked favorite, but you don't have what you need, and you don't feel like going to the store. Or you want something from your favorite restaurant, but you'd rather stay in and eat a cheese sandwich than go get it. Problem solved. Now DoorDash connects you with everything you want, whenever and however you want it, right now and right to your door. Along with restaurants you love, you can get groceries and other essentials in under an hour. With DoorDash, you get everything in one app. And now, for a limited time, our community can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code NEEBS. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code NEEBS. Now, don't forget, that's code NEEBS for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change and terms apply. That's 25% off and 0 delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code NEEBS. Thank you, DoorDash. What's the last thing somebody saw on the robots?
You soaking up any new info on that? After?
Yeah, all right. So these Xenobots can gather hundreds of single cells, compress them, and assemble them into babies released from their Pac-Man shaped mouths. A few days later, these babies become new Xenobots that look and move just like their parents. And then these new Xenobots can go out, find cells, and build copies of themselves as well.
Wow.
Do they grow? Or are they just what they are as that?
Yeah, I don't know. That maybe that's that. That's just the little
So that's
peanut species.
So if you just threw these things out in a yard or in a pond, would they just go nuts and have
I don't
billions
know,
of them?
man.
I mean, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Then they'll organize, they'll
Yeah,
unionize.
they will. Little ant colonies,
They'll sprout legs, and then Sons of the Forest is happening outside.
and back to that. Sons of the Forest. That
How many
was our
players?
review.
So,
Yeah.
so there was some we did go for a while. But looking at some of those creatures, like the one that was, it looked familiar, but it also looked new at the same time. All legs, body, vagina, no arms.
Yeah, yeah.
With teeth,
Yeah,
body,
the
vagina,
vagina,
with teeth.
yeah.
That one was new, right? Or did they have
I
something
Yeah, I
remember
think it was
similar?
new.
Yeah.
They did have
Okay.
they had a lot of creepy shit in the first one. The
Yeah.
babies I remember being the creepiest thing.
And the babies were back.
Yeah, saw some babies in there.
Yeah. That one real tall one
Yeah, like it grows
was
like
the
a tree.
bottom one, like
Arms.
walking on its
Yeah,
arms.
it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a human walking on arms. Yeah, that's some cool designs.
Yeah, and then whatever that big blobby one is that's coming in kind of at the end. It was a little dark from my angle, but
It might have been spewing babies.
Yeah, that's what it looked like it was. Spitting
Yeah.
out babies. They love throwing babies around in that game, don't they?
Now, the end of that trailer, I know it's just a video game, but he's like, son, get down, and starts blasting a shotgun over his head.
Yeah, that's smart.
I'm sure that kid has tinnitus
Oh, yeah.
forever.
No, he's done.
Which brings me to the question that I said earlier, but right before we started rolling, because it was like it seemed like a reveal, like at the end. Hold on, son.
Callback.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, the theory is you're playing as Timmy in this one.
Yeah.
And it's Timmy and his friends. And so this guy might have been the guy from the first one.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
Timmy's probably got some tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he has like mutant powers. And
You
shit.
know what I'm thinking?
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Got extra nipples and all that.
Extra nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
There-
should do it.
Yeah, there was a little teaser at the very end, like after the credits in the first one, of like Timmy in his apartment, and his like hand touches the wall, and you see like shit moving
Yeah.
inside of his hand, just to kind of insinuate that okay, yeah, he's alive.
It's like
and-
Venom.
Yeah, there's something inside of him.
How many players do you know?
Not yet. I would imagine 4-player co-op. Or
Okay.
was the last one 5 or 4?
I feel like it
Were
was
we all in
less.
there?
No, you guys somehow. So go ahead.
Didn't we
No,
have
no,
to
no.
swap out?
Was
No.
it a swap?
Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll clear.
Yeah.
Let's know that for sure.
I want to say because it started with Absor, myself, and Neebs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then they met us, and I want to say
It was all of us.
somehow, but you normally couldn't because why would there be 5?
Might have been an update halfway through.
I don't remember. But yeah, Thick and I came in later. I
Yeah.
just don't know if you ducked out or what.
I didn't
No,
duck out.
I don't think anyone did.
Okay, 8 players.
8.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because in my head I was like, I thought we were all there at the very end.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
8.
So 8, and then that's the first one. So maybe the new one will have 8 players. That'd be sweet.
Great. We might have room for a spectator on this one. Last time we had to get our own shots as we went.
Which was fine. It was like, yeah, if we got to do that again,
Yeah,
we'll
a little more
figure
of
it
a
out.
pain, but
Now it looked, of course, it looked nice in the trailer, but that looked like, that was probably actual gameplay footage from the trailer.
Seemed
right?
like it, yeah.
Yeah, so it looked nice, but I couldn't really,
The shot at the end was the only shot that was like, okay, that's a CG animated thing with the babies and
Yep.
get down, son. Like, okay, that looks like it's a computer animation.
Yeah. So
It got prettier for sure. They
it
definitely
seemed like it, but I
gave it
can't
a
really
facelift.
Yeah.
tell.
No, I'm excited because that first one, again, I love the first one.
and the date was
May, I believe. I'll double check.
Oh shit, still a ways away.
Yeah,
Yeah, May 20th.
it'll be here before we know it.
It will.
Man, I saw a concert that looked like it was a great lineup called, I forget what it's called, something, but it's down in like Charleston. And it was on April 23rd. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's Neebs Gaming Live.
It is.
It is the
It was like
23rd.
of all weekends. I was like, there was a show. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I was going to buy some tickets and everything. But nah, not so much. I guess I'll go to our thing.
okay.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you. Yeah, and if Bailey never gets back to me, those tickets are going to go on sale.
They're good about
They're
staying on top of
they are black
Yeah.
belts at not being able to do shit.
Well, they're government run, right?
Are they?
Oh,
I
I
don't-
don't think so.
I don't
Really?
think so. I think
It's
it's
like
like
a private organization?
family-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they operate out of one of the government buildings, right?
The Thalian Hall?
I thought
Oh, you
so.
mean how they operate? Where they
Yeah.
operate?
Wasn't it like the old courthouse or
It's
something?
the old
Is that what it is?
courthouse.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now there's another venue in town, the Wilson Center.
Oh, yeah.
It's what 1,500,
1,500.
1,700, but expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't go with them because they also wanted like a cut of merchandise, a cut of
They got a
cut of
thing.
everything.
Have any of you been to a show there?
Yeah.
Other than I? Okay.
Uh-huh.
What
Yeah.
a great space.
It is.
Oh, my God.
It really is. And
To have, if we were there, like, that'd be, it'd be pretty
See,
badass.
what about that amphitheater? Yeah, we can put on a show out there, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, my God, Live Oak.
10,000 people. or
Yeah,
what?
we got a new amphitheater here in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Which
cool
I
as-
think is great too, man. I've enjoyed a couple shows there, or one at least.
Yeah, just the anything where you'd just be crossing your fingers rain wise.
Oh yeah, no, it's such a gamble,
Yeah.
especially for what, like something we do. Like we need a lot of computers.
Gaming and rain.
Gaming and rain.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we will let you guys know when those tickets will go on sale
Oh yeah,
and a possible West Coast date.
Yeah,
So-
let's keep our fingers crossed. This all new all this shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Let's
yeah. It's like, oh god, what's gonna happen now?
if we just start this all again
Oh, yeah.
to a degree, that would but like
Okay.
positive thoughts.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question, just
Okay.
not to get too whatever. Like, you're saying new variant?
Yeah,
Like, wasn't there already a new variant?
yeah, of course.
Delta
It's always going
variant.
And
to
that
Now
wasn't
there's
any. That
Omicron
wasn't
variant.
anything, was it?
Yeah, there's new variants all the time.
Yeah,
But this one's very apparently highly transmissible.
and
It spreads
mutates
quick.
like a motherfucker, I guess.
Okay.
So that's that's the one. That's why they're worried about it. From what I've heard, it's not as people aren't getting as sick with it, but who knows?
Yeah,
But
we'll see.
whatever it is, it's spreading quick. That's why they're concerned about it.
We'll see.
We will see.
Yeah, definitely a new. Everything's new, and how we're gonna be dealing with any of this shit. Like, it seems like
Frog robots and
Yeah, robots.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it apart.
And Epcot fights.
yep.
You know, when that happens, it's like a fight breaking out at a Comic-Con. You're like, what is wrong with the world?
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, it's supposed to be such a happy place.
I know.
You're there to have a good time
Yeah.
fighting at Epcot.
Yeah, I would say that Disney is probably super common.
More than a Comic-Con.
Much more than a Comic Con.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, they're really, because everybody want all sorts.
Not everyone
everybody's trash wants to go to Disney. Everyone's.
Yeah, it doesn't. To go to Disney doesn't mean you're a nerd.
No.
Right,
To go to
no.
Comic-Con means you're a nerd.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet the Comic-Con fights are better though.
There's
'Cause of the
never-
costumes
There's,
and the
there,
weapons.
they should be
I
so
doubt
rare,
it.
though. That if they were to happen, they'd probably be fake ones.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
LARP.
I
Yeah.
hate you, you hate me. Let's
giant
pretend
Fomax.
fight.
You know,
You got me 20 hit points down, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amount of mana.
Lightsaber duels.
Yeah.
Captain America and the Jedi's are at it.
They're arguing over their cosplay.
I wonder what the data is on Disney fights. Like how many fights occur in Disney per year?
I want to
Yeah.
say that
More
I've
than shark
heard of-
attacks?
I would say.
What if we can find out? Maybe not.
I
Disney.
remember hearing one. I want to say it was within the year.
Disney fights.
Yeah, and it was another. I think it was a family fight too. And I think when I was at Disney, there was a fight, and I heard about it. Shit, I don't know. Maybe I'm just dreaming these things.
Just wishing them.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
Well, you got your fire wish.
You're looking at deaths.
Yeah,
I'm looking
no,
at fights.
I know
Wow.
you said fight. My brain went, I wonder how many people die at Disney World every year.
Oh God, that's morbid. But yeah, what is it?
Please tell us.
I would think.
This is old data. Everything I'm getting is old data. Man,
Yeah, they've
Disney
got
buries
Because the
this
people
shit.
who are dying there, if anyone died there and other than like a heart attack or something that's like completely normal, it'd be
You'd hear about it.
nationwide
That's
news.
nothing to do with the fight.
But the fights we do hear about.
Probably a lot of heart attacks.
It's pretty good. On average, there's one ride-related death every 10 years. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
amount of
very
people that go through
Ride
that part.
relate- yeah.
That's
Yeah.
and
I
that's
know
a-
a guy that died. I don't know him, but I've heard of a guy that died at Cedar Point up in Sandusky, Ohio, a large roller coaster park. I think he lost his wallet or his cell phone while he was on a ride, and then he jumped over the fence after he got off the ride to go get his wallet, and then got clipped by the coaster.
God. Oh my
And
God.
died.
Those
And
things
I
are
think that
moving.
was a story. I'll have to check with Hans. This is the second time I've mentioned Hanslider in a podcast.
You're a stalker, aren't you?
Yeah, right.
I'll bet that was a quick death, though. You'd hope.
Yeah,
You'd hope it would have been
unless
just
he was like, he's just
I hope it was.
dragging. And
Man,
I
every
hope he
time
got his wallet.
when I'm on a ride, especially when they got the low like hanging stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm pretty tall. I'm like doing the turtleneck, like squishing my head down inside my.
So you don't raise your arms up. You're ducking your head because
I'm
they're
sure
like
they've
these
done-
people are
yeah.
really off.
Yeah, of course.
They've done the measurements. I'm just like,
I know. It makes
I'm
you feel
not-
comfortable.
Man, there's not if there are a lot of fights at Disneyland, there's not a lot that actually make it to
They're not
getting
going to make
reported.
no.
They
Yeah.
probably pay really good money to get everything squashed that happens.
Yeah, you're
there.
probably right. But I mean, the last one that was reported, at least that I found, was on July 6, 2019. A fight broke out among 4 people in Mickey's Toontown after reports that a woman had spit into a man's face. 4 people and their families were escorted off the property, and criminal charges were considered.
I'll ask my cousin. She does their cybersecurity, but she might have some intel on
Yeah, I'm sure they've got it.
on the rest of the park.
They're outward. It's just fun place.
There's probably just a whole lot of shit talking.
Is it coined the happiest place on earth? Is that, or is that somewhere
I
else?
think I've heard that.
Probably.
They probably have a SWAT team, a Disney SWAT team.
I bet they do.
when things get real bad.
They come out and they throw candy at you.
Yeah. Tickle you.
They're still in like the it's like
Hey, good
The
times
charac-
only. Whoa.
the caricature costumes too. It's like yeah, Pluto and whoever.
Ah, what a weird place.
character.
Everybody have a good time now.
Fucking tase you if you don't.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Stick 'em up, motherfucker.
And now I'd like to thank our sponsor, Raycon. And by now you've probably seen about 1,000 gift guides for the season, with ideas for gifts for your mom or your dad, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your gaming friends, or even your Aunt Phyllis. And you can study all those gift guides and shop at 10 different places and hope you get the right gifts. Or you could start your shopping at Raycon and get a gift everyone will use. Raycon wireless earbuds. I'm so happy that I switched from my big and much heavier headphones, wireless ones that I had, to Raycon's wireless earbuds. It's been a game changer. They not only sound better, but they sound amazing. And they're so much more comfortable for me to wear when I walk my dogs. I love them. And on top of that, they start at half the price of other premium audio brands. And with their latest model, you get 3 sound profiles to make sure everything you're listening to sound its best, whether you're listening to a podcast, heavy rock, or hip-hop. Raycon has you covered. Plus, Raycons are available in 5 stylish colors, so you can pick a perfect one for everyone on your list. And with free shipping and returns, gifting is easier than ever. And the holidays are coming up faster than you think, and now is time to knock out that gift list and avoid the last-minute shipping scramble, especially because right now, our community will get 15% off site-wide with code HOLIDAY at buyraycon.com/Neebs. So go to buyraycon.com/Neebs and use code HOLIDAY to get 15% off your entire Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Neebs. Thank you, Raycon.
Everybody ready for the Christmas?
Oh,
Ready for it to be over.
the old Crimbo.
No, I'm excited. I'm going to Tampa for New Year's this year.
Yeah.
Gonna go. I think Busch Gardens might be having a fireworks celebration. Gonna go down there,
Might
hang
be.
out. Yeah, I'm going down there to hang out with some friends, and
Yeah,
this
I
is
hear.
one of the rumors I've heard of. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we might go to Busch Gardens and watch fireworks. I'm like, cool.
All right.
Taking my daughter, going down to Tampa, having a good time.
Sure.
Nice. I'm actually going to New York for New Year's for the first time in fucking, I don't know, 20 years.
No.
So that's going to be fun, seeing family that I have not seen in New York in 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Go to Times Square, poop your pants
None of that shit.
while the ball drops.
Yeah, that would
Get-
be nice, but no.
Get caught
we're-
on live TV having sex.
maybe that's possible. But that'll be in Suffolk County, not anywhere else, because they have live TV out there too.
Okay.
God, I could just picture having a pee out there,
Ugh.
being so. Fuck
It
that.
was so weird last year, and it's probably going to be just as weird this year, like, because I watched it for maybe 10 minutes or whatever, but there was like nobody down there. They're not going to have any. There's not going to be crowds of
Oh,
people out
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Last
yeah.
year there wasn't, and if there's anything going on, they're not going to do it because otherwise there would be too much bullshit. What are you doing? I can't believe you're promoting this fucking blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah. Twitter might get angry. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Uh-oh.
But it is fucking insane, though. It's not a thing that I'd ever want to be a part of.
Nah, me neither. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to
That's
do.
too many damn people.
Yeah. What about you guys? What are you doing?
Christmas, I'm staying home, but New Year's, I think I'm going to the mountains.
It's a good call. I got to figure it out.
And probably nothing for me because my dog.
Oh, yeah.
He's still got firework anxiety. Probably head out to the country and just.
Well, come to the mountains with us.
Are you on the mountains?
Yeah, you want to go to the mountains?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me know your deets.
My dates.
Wow, look at that.
Okay.
So we came in Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and the bathroom was renovated.
Ah.
The office is looking pretty damn good.
Yeah. No, Simon
damn
like
good.
was a freaking overnight, I don't know, flash mob reno.
But it's
Reno.
no, but there
Yeah.
was a screw up.
There
And
was a screw up.
There was a screw up that made me go, oh motherfucker! Yesterday,
Why?
Neebs told me.
Well, here's what I came
Go
in.
ahead,
I couldn't
go
believe it. The whole bathroom was like new floor,
Yeah, look great.
new trim.
Just some paint. It's very
paint.
simple. Change the vanities. Nothing.
Looks great.
Baseboard. Very, basic. I had a little bit of prep to the walls. Whatever.
So I noticed it looked like there were like wet footprints on the floor. I'm like, where are people tracking in this water? Well, the water was coming from underneath the floor.
Exactly, because I pulled a fucking totally shit ass fucking move, no pun intended with the shit. And when I lifted up the toilet, the wax seal was sitting right there, like pretty
no.
intact. And I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And then when I put it down, I didn't replace the wax seal. I should have. I needed to. And when I flushed it 10 times, nothing came out. But it was, of course, coming out in a little spot right underneath the new vinyl floor that I put down.
Wow.
So,
And also the sink was dripping a little bit.
oh God, the sink might. I'm not a plumber. This is the thing with water. This is the thing. I've come to the realization. I know, because you guys are like, well, can you do the toilet and change the sink? And I'm like, I can. I'm like,
Apparently you can't.
I do. Well, apparently it took me. Well, I fixed it, but the toilet part, but the faucet thing, it might be fixed, but you might need to get somebody in here because
Okay.
I might not be able to get it to stop dripping.
Well, let me look at it right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna
see how it's
real
doing.
time. Well,
Yeah,
this is
run
real.
some water.
Well, it does. You could run water and it'll look fine, and then apparently then you run water another, 20 times, and then there's
Then it drips.
some drips.
All right, so we
And
just
then
need to
you
keep an
go,
eye on it for the next couple months.
Yeah, but the knob on, I also put dope around it and other things, Teflon dope, essentially.
They call it dope, huh?
I know, but we'll see, because water sucks. I'm not a fucking plumber. And never again, no matter where we are, am I ever doing any sort of water work.
Yeah, no, there's no need.
Oh, yeah, if you're not
Period.
comfortable with it, we'll get a guy.
Yeah.
We just asked you.
Yeah, fixed. Nice.
This
We'll
time.
see.
Good job.
This time,
All right, good job, Simon. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I'll take it.
I'll give you an 8. I'm gonna give you an 8.
All right. So, little renovation done. And we're almost done with other things around here, too. which is
Waiting
fun.
on one PC. I just talked to Noah at Zydex, and we are waiting on one PC. Our spectator, or actually, it's Duralis's PC, because we had some issues with the RAM.
And we are updating our stream room still. We streamed from it last week, which was cool, but we're not happy with the mic situation. So we're going to end up moving to a mic because we have one. Right now we have usually one mic. You can hear us. So
Right.
some people are quiet, some are loud, it's a bit echoey.
A lot of room tone.
So hopefully we'll have each person mic'd situation.
But also, that room tone, a lot of that can be helped with acoustic treatment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got to put some panels up in there for sure.
Deaden it.
Yeah.
We're going to deaden it a little bit. We're going to get better microphones. Our streams should be sounding pretty good, hopefully, in a
Few weeks.
couple of weeks. Yeah.
Watch, once we start doing it right, everybody will leave.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I miss the
For
unprofessionalism.
viewers.
But it sounded better during our COVID days.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
everybody was at home or
On
had
their own mic.
had their own microphone. Sounded like
Yeah.
butter for a minute.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
feels like it was like longer ago than it was.
What was
That's
fun
what I-
about that was like it was super simple to play games together.
Yeah.
But you did miss that being in the same room interaction.
So weird. It's
Yeah.
lonely. Got lonely even though
Yeah.
got you and how many people listening. It just felt really lonely. It's weird.
Just all by yourself in the room.
And we're going to be, soon-ish, I guess there'll be a video where we'll be able to show the updated office,
Yeah.
which
It's
will
gonna
be
blow
nice.
their socks off.
It's going to be crazy.
And then they'd have to buy new Neeb socks.
New Neeb socks.
Nice plug.
Because we blew their
Nice
socks
plug.
off.
I like it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
The sock offer might be over by the time this podcast comes out.
Shies.
Oopsies.
I don't
Next
know.
year's
You can,
socks.
you can click on it, but it might be over.
Yeah, wait and see. It's next week.
I think it's over the 9th of December.
There you
in fact,
go.
guess what? Today might be the last
Well, hold
day.
on, I'll take a peek.
If it was, that'd be perfect.
So yeah, what's the
Ooh,
night?
yeah.
It's Thursday. So yeah, this is when this podcast
Get your
comes out.
socks
on the
Yes.
night.
today.
And it's still available today, or is it like cut off on the night? I hate it when they
might
do
be the
that.
last
I don't know.
day.
Click on it. Take your chances.
Damn.
And apparently, these colors that are available are all the hot fashion colors for next season.
Oh, according to Shample and Knacknop. Knacknop says these colors are blowing
Knacknop.
my socks off.
I've been following Yagnop for years.
But do you ever
he
hear
never
that?
leads me wrong.
In the fashion world, the like there's when they pick the next hot color. You ever heard that shit?
No.
No.
Yeah, like I don't know what entity does it, but it's like someone or a couple people every year decides like the next hot color
And that could be clothing or homes.
kind of just across the
Yeah,
board. It's
the
really
paint
weird.
This year
You know
is-
Like who
Oh,
gets
it's an
that?
industry, man.
I know
They gotta have something new all the time.
But how does the industry like, you know what? They kind of accept this color as a whole, like from that one entity. It's just weird to me. What a weird world.
The people who choose that are the ones that are depicted on TV shows wearing masks and then having like food served on naked people.
Uh-huh. That's
You know,
those
like
people.
those type of people.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that go, "This is the color."
elites?
The elites.
People with more money than sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Poop. The color poop.
Oh, I must drape myself in the finest poop dress for this evening.
The new color for 2022 is flu green.
Flu green.
You know, speaking of
I've
poop,
spoken.
I must have it.
I redid one of my tattoos, and the brown, that color is in it. She was like, "Where's my poop brown?"
She said that?
The name of the color is poop brown.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes. So
We know what color that is.
yeah, we do. But I tell you, the brown looked very much poopy.
Well, did you change it or color it?
I colored it. I recolored an original
Yeah?
one of my oldest tattoos. I'm gonna get all my old ones
Is
redone.
it visible?
Your
Can you
pinup?
show us?
Yeah, my pin. Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice sweater, Simon.
Thanks. It's more like a.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, should
Flannel
we get a
or
photo
thermal?
for the
Thermal.
podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
video.
wow.
And the brown that's in the globe is the poop brown.
Yeah,
They
that's
better
a
let
lot
you
more
good.
colorful than before.
And they got this plastic thing you put over it when it's done.
Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah. And
Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
ask, is that wet?
No, this has got a
It's like
plastic thing
contact
that's
paper.
supposed to stay on for 7 days.
Ah.
And it's got like the whatever it is, the medication on it,
Oh,
but it's supposed
nice.
to treat it. It's supposed to be the tits when
It's
it comes
about
down to
damn
healing
time.
tattoos.
Man,
And
tattoo
then
technology.
Once
huh?
you take it out, I mean, so we'll see. But yeah, it looks pretty much just
Yeah.
like it
so
did
for the
when
listeners,
I first got it.
looks like explain what the tattoo looks like.
All right,
for
so
the
it's
listeners.
it's actually a pinup girl, a traditional old style pinup girl based off of an artist. Oh, what the fuck! The last name of the pinup artist was Petty, Petty. I forget the first name, but back in the day, I used to love pinup girls, pinup art. So I went to this tattoo artist and I said, I like this girl and I like this girl, and then whatever. So he drew it up and did it.
Cool. Boom. And I just sent it to you so you have the photo, Simon, for the
Gracias.
podcast so our viewers can see it.
Yeah.
And if you're listening and you're curious, well, just fire up a podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, just go, exactly.
Not if you're
Check
driving,
it
though.
out.
Wait till
No.
you get home.
Exactly.
Do we do a better job of not talking over each other
Sure
this
we did.
time? I feel like we did.
We did. I think we did. And we still were able to talk over each other somewhat. I think it's healthy to do in short bursts because it's almost like a break. You get to hear everybody go, there, what are you talking about? And then we have to go, all right, shut up,
Yeah,
everyone.
let's
Shut
dial
the
it
fuck
in.
up.
Dial it in.
Let's go. But for it to start, I think is necessary. Thank you for being my Aunt Phyllis, who tries to bring harmony and also ruins things half the time.
Thanks for coming in sick.
Yeah.
And thank you
You're
for
welcome.
spreading your germs.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
don't thank me. Thank Apsaro.
Yes, thank you.
Not me.
Well, whoever it is to blame, I
Everybody
wa-
would have been sick.
Thank you so much.
That's true. Thank you
make
for
any
being
sense.
here. I hope you, whatever holiday you may celebrate, because there's other holidays around
There
now.
are.
We hope, and if you don't celebrate any, but you happen to get a day off, have a great freaking day.
Yeah.
Do
Do
a
it.
week.
We command you.
Yes.
And but we'll talk to you again before all the other stuff.
we'll
have a
say
good one.
hi.
All right. Bye.
Bye.